Hello everyone, and welcome to Real World Language Learning. This is a brand new channel, my first one ever, and I am looking forward to uploading plenty of videos in the months ahead. And I hope you like what you find here and come back often. So, what does real world language learning mean anyway? Well, to me it means a few things. It means learning languages for the specific purpose of using them in real life, to meet and talk to real people in real places. Makes sense, right? It also means learning in a way that is both effective and efficient, which in turn means that we won't be using gimmicks like Duolingo or other gamified apps whose main purpose is to keep you playing the game rather than actually teaching you the language. It means that while yes, we will be doing some studying, it will be nothing like the language classes that you took in high school or university. I know from my own experience that at best, those kinds of classes, they teach you about a language, but they don't really teach you how to speak it. And finally, real-world language learning means that we will be using methods that are practical for people who actually have a life. Now sure, there might be a few people out there who can devote 8 or 10 hours a day to learning a language, but most of us have jobs and families and responsibilities and other commitments. In other words, we have to fit our language learning goals into the rest of our life. Now, I'm not going to lie, I spend a lot of time on YouTube, and if you're anything like me, maybe you found yourself binge watching videos by digital nomads who travel around the world having adventures. I like watching adventure videos as much as the next guy, but when I travel, personally, I prefer a simpler and more laid-back approach. The thing I really like about traveling is that I always end up meeting and talking to all kinds of people, whether locals or other travelers. Which brings me to the very purpose of this channel. You see, there's been so many times on my travels that I've wanted to be able to speak the local language. So many times I've wanted to have what I call conversational fluency, the ability to talk about all kinds of topics, even if you make mistakes and don't have a perfect accent. When I'm traveling, I tend to just wander around the town or village and see what happens. I might look down a side street, see something interesting, curiosity will get the better of me, and that's how I ended up discovering this tiny little tapas joint in Seville. I still have great memories of it. Or the time in Bangkok when I was walking near the river, I turned down an alley and ended up getting my fortune told. That's the kind of thing I like to do when I travel. But in both those examples, I have to end up speaking English with the people I meet because I didn't speak the local language. And it's frustrating, so I finally decided to do something about it. So here on this channel, I will be documenting myself learning various languages in a series of 100-day challenges. My aim is to become conversationally fluent in just 100 days. Will it work? Good question, but there's only one way to find out. The first language I'm learning is Russian, and I'm really excited to see how far I get. If you're interested, why not take part in the challenge too? Anyway, thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you again soon.